All right, welcome to TBCN Unplugged. My name is John Casimiro. This is one of our staff profiles. This is Lazaria Johnson. What is your title here at TBCN?
On the website, it's creative director.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah,
That's a fancy title.
it is.
Well, I like that. Creative director. Okay. Well, you certainly are creative, and that's kind of why we have you here. And I just kind of want to get behind the scenes with our staff because we talk to a lot of people and we don't promote our staff enough. And so you train the mobile videography class, right?
I do.
And we didn't have a class today, so I'm like, I'll find something for us to do. Let's do a podcast. So here we are. So tell me, walk us through how you got started with TBCN and how you ended up here.
Well, I ended up here completely coincidentally. From high school, I saw this flyer, and it was a part-time. Do you need help getting a job as a high schooler? And I was like, I'm totally gonna apply for this for the summer, and I did. But the problem was, I was still working at Busch Gardens, and I hated Busch Gardens, so I just wanted to transition to something else. So on my birthday was when I was able to officially start working here. But yeah, I came here from a flyer that I saw at school, and now I'm here.
So what were you doing at Busch Gardens?
I was working. It was my first job at the time.
Your very first job.
My very first job.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So you started when you were like 16 or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. So what were you doing there?
I was at Adventure Island, and I was a cook.
Oh, really? What did you cook?
Chicken tenders, French fries.
Chicky tendies. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't anything creative. It's
No.
just creative with food, but not, yeah.
No, I just had to follow a menu, and I had to work
Cool.
with everyone. I smelled like food after every shift. I hated it.
So you answered the flyer, and because you had a passion for video and TV production, and
I actually didn't.
you didn't?
I had a passion for graphic design.
Okay.
That's what I went to high school for. I took
Okay.
commercial arts.
All right.
And then TBCN was the only creative thing I saw at the moment that Career Source, which was what was on the flyer, turned me towards. So I was like, okay, I'll give TBCN a shot.
Okay, so Career Source got your foot in the door, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's very cool. Are you originally from Tampa?
Yes, all my life.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
That's rare these days. Okay. So you've never seen snow?
No, I haven't either.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't gone anywhere.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you're a real Tampanian. That's awesome. Okay. So you started here as an intern.
I did.
And how long was your internship? Like,
It was however the month program, the internship was that Career Source offered, and then afterwards you guys put me on full time.
we offered you a position. Yeah, I mean you're a freelancer, but it's paid. It's a paid gig, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
It's very flexible. I get to go to school
Yes,
and work.
yes. So talk a little bit about where you go to school.
I go to school at HCC. Usually I was at Ybor campus, but now I'm at like Del Mabry, so I'm like in between.
Oh,
both
so
campuses.
are you taking different classes now?
Different classes, yeah, but I'm still majoring in graphic design.
Okay, you're probably taking like the classes you need to take to get your diploma.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
So-
the boring classes.
I know. I had to do that too. Do you have another job besides this one, or?
I have this and another job. It's like a t-shirt place. I do
Oh.
graphic design for there too.
Great. So you're being creative now. You're not cooking anymore.
No.
No. All right. That's good. So what do you think? What you're learning at school is definitely affecting your input here at TBCN, right?
What I'm learning with my graphic design route, because all I'm learning is how to draw, do painting, but because I already learned all that stuff in high school.
Mm.
the graphic design stuff. But I would say the public speaking really helped me out.
Oh, true. And I noticed that, I hear you when you do your classes, and I think you're getting very good at it.
Yay!
Cause like at first I remember you were kind of just like reading off the page a little bit, and now your personality has come out a lot more in the class.
Yay!
So I think that's definitely a very cool thing. It's something that I think the students will enjoy a little bit more. What about the open that you did for the TBCN Unplugged?
Yes.
Remember, I was just I can't remember how we came. I knew we needed an open, and I think Raven, our training manager, helped you a little bit, and we basically just it was unplugged, and I think what did we do? Just like unplug a
Like an extension cord.
extension cord,
Yes.
and then somehow you made a little animation out of it, and it was like just for starters. I'm like, this is cool. Okay, I can work with this. But when it didn't get finished, and then we kind of went with that open for a little bit. Let's roll that open. That was good. But then a couple months went by. I'm like, okay, let's finish this project. So what was the creative process with that? Because it turned out real good, and I love the way you put in the sound effects and the laughter and everything like that. That turned out really cool. So what was different? What did you started from scratch at that point, didn't you?
I did. I used that past sketch as like a reference, like with the extension cords, and knowing that after the cords split, the unplugged would be revealed.
Okay.
But with that, I really at the time wanted to get into motion graphics.
Oh.
So after I did the little sketch in Procreate, and then I realized this is gonna take forever to color, and then I just kept procrastinating. So it took forever. I'm gonna give it to you, and then I learned a little bit in doing motion graphics in After Effects. So it took me way shorter to learn how to do that effect with that you saw before than it did me going frame by frame drawing and sketching. I was like, this is way quicker, and that's how that happened.
So you created the second open in After Effects.
In After
Oh,
Effects,
that's
yes.
cool. And I'm jealous because I've been trying to learn After Effects for a long time, and my brain just won't let me grasp onto it. I'm a video editor, but it's tough for me at my age to learn new things, and so I struggle with After Effects. I struggle with Photoshop even, because I know what I know. I know video editing, and so I can dabble a little bit in these things. But a young, fresh mind can actually do things with a little bit less difficulty. Don't you agree?
I agree, but it took me forever to
Yeah.
learn the entire program just to like do that little effect. And then after a while, I just forgot about it. Now I don't know how to do anything in the program anymore.
In After Effects?
In After Effects.
Oh,
yeah.
so you haven't created anything new with that?
No, but I want to go back into it.
Okay. Well, let this be an inspiration. This show, you're gonna watch this show and say, I need to get back into After Effects. What's your title again?
Creative
Creative
director.
director. Is that something that you can put on your resume and say, okay, this is what I want to do? You do some social media posts for us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you were to go and work for a bigger company, let's say, what do you envision yourself doing?
I envision myself doing VFX. It's visual effects.
Okay.
So while I was working here before, I'm like, I just want to be a graphic designer. That's all I know. That's all I've been learning. And then I'm working here, and I'm seeing I'm getting into video editing. I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is nice. And then I'm watching a lot of movies, and I see all those visual effects, like the explosions, the morphing, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to do that. That is specifically what I want to do. So that is what I want to go to school for.
So once you're done with HCC, are you going to go to a university, or what are your plans?
There was a woman here that I was teaching, and she recommended me the Dave School. I'm like, I've never heard that before.
What is it called?
The Dave School.
The Dave School.
Yes, it's right next to Universal Studios. It's like
Okay.
right behind them. And I was looking at them, and it's an official VFX private school. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Because I plan on going to UCF.
Yeah, that's very niche.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, I know what I want to do. I want to do that.
No, that's it. If you're determined, you know what you want to do and how you're going to get there. That's amazing. I mean, I got into this business kind of by accident. I started way back in the day. I was electronics repair person. I would like repair VCRs and TVs and DVD players and things like that. And I was doing some work at a public access station, and they were like, "Hey, can you run a camera?"
Okay.
I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that," and that's kind of how it started. So a lot of things in this business and related businesses happen by accident. So it's no mistake that you fell into this business for a reason. Don't you agree?
Yes, I think it's as fate.
It's fate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are some of your like dream projects? So 10, like the interview question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself being a stable individual with either not a house, not in this economy, but like an apartment to myself and a vehicle and a job that can support me.
Okay, well that's kind of where I was going with it. What type of job? What type of job? Yeah.
I want to. I don't know how far VFX can get me in far as like the industry, but I aspire to have my own personal projects that I do on my own, either on YouTube, like have like own my own personal channel,
Okay.
or
You can make a living off freelancing, can you not?
yeah,
Yeah.
you just have to put more work into it.
You sure do. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a good foot in the door. Do you have hobbies that kind of relate to what you're doing, or like what do you do when you're not working or when you're not in school?
You're gonna hear the boring answers like sleeping and
Sleeping.
YouTube, but I draw.
You're a drawer, yeah.
I'm a detailed graphite with the pencil. I draw like big. I would say my art style is surrealism. Like I draw like dreamlike bodies.
Okay.
It's weird to explain, but yes.
So okay, well you'll have to get us some examples of that so that we can show the audience.
Okay. Speaking of those drawings, I'm a part of like the art club at my school, HEC, and
Okay.
they're having like this little gallery. And as art club members, they want us to give those our artworks to them so that they can showcase it. So it's going to be at Ebor's campus.
Okay. And so this is open to the public?
This is open to the public.
Okay,
Yes.
that's cool. And you won any awards or anything for your art? Yeah.
We just submitted it to them, so
Okay,
we
cool.
haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. And you are an actual fan of horror movies, aren't you?
I love horror movies.
Ah, okay. See, that's something we have in common. So, what's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, there's so many. Right now, I love the Terrifier franchise right now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then I heard the fourth one is gonna be about Thanksgiving. So
I
can't
haven't.
wait.
Have I seen? I can't remember if I know. I think I've seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3 yet. Should I see 3? It's really bad, isn't it?
Yes, it's
they
bad.
they
in
just
a good
keep
way.
getting worse. I know.
3 is a Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, Terrifier Christmas. Okay.
2 was Halloween, and 1 was kind of nothing.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. What about classic horror?
Classic horror like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers.
I'm talking about classic, like
like the
The Shining. You ever seen
Oh,
The Shining?
no,
That's your homework for tonight.
out of my age range.
Yeah, no, that's your homework for tonight. See The
I
Shining.
thought you was gonna say the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman. That was a movie in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yes, but
Yeah.
they keep rebranding it, making
Yeah.
new movies.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing The Boogeyman. But my favorite horror movie of all time is The Shining.
Okay.
And I think you would enjoy it because it's not like Freddy Krueger type horror. It's actually like something that could really happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers here, but definitely for homework, go find The Shining and watch it. You won't be sorry. It's terrifying. So, all right. Well, this has been a great little conversation, and thanks for being on TBCN Unplugged. You have any inspiration for our viewers to become a graphic artist? Or I wanted to ask you too. You are a expert CapCut editor.
I am. I guess so.
Yeah, because I can't really wrap my head around that either. Because for me, it's like crazy to like try to edit something on the phone.
Yes.
And it's hard for me to visualize, but tell people about CapCut and how they can just download it for free. And
I adore CapCut because it's free. The ban happened, so it wasn't free at the moment. So I was struggling to look through different alternatives, but I couldn't find anything that matched CapCut to its level. I think it's like the best when you don't want to use like no offense DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, because those are mainly for desktop uses and they are very complicated to me.
They're complicated and expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
But CapCut, it's really free. You can do almost a lot. You can do a lot of things on it, and it's just really accessible when you have your it's available on your phone, your tablet, your computer.
Has the TikTok banned? Because isn't it the TikTok product?
It is linked to TikTok, but since the ban came off of TikTok, the ban also came off of CapCut.
So it's
now,
available again.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Cool. All right. So what would you recommend an old guy like me do as far as should I branch out a little bit more as far as learning different things, or should I just stick to Premiere Pro?
I think you don't need to, branch off to CapCut, because CapCut is like for like easy things that you can do. I don't think that you're gonna have any use for CapCut because you know how to use Premiere Pro.
True. Sometimes I struggle with the vertical format.
Okay.
Because I'm so used to the horizontal format that I'm thinking maybe I need to just put together a couple of quick social media posts, and I think maybe that's where it would.
If you're looking for something quick, then CapCut is your guy.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to learn a little bit and try to apply myself so that I'm not so behind the times on everything.
There are a lot of templates that you can just put images and videos in.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you for being our guest. We need to cue up our music. There we go. And bring in this wonderful open that you created for us. And we want to thank Lazaria Johnson for being our guest. Thank you for being our guest.
You're welcome.
And we'll have you. Maybe you can be a co-host one time. That'd be fun, huh?
Two people talking?
Yeah, that'd be great. And we can interview somebody else.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks for being on TBCN Unplugged. And one more thing, and this is a little promo for TBCN. Tampa Bay Community Network offers media training, editing services, and resources to bring your ideas to life. Visit tbcn.org to learn more and check out our content on YouTube at Tampa Bay Community Network. See you next time.